Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Bazaar. Doing some more dually, of course. Hopefully get some good runs today. Duali's still in a bit of a rough place, although I think next week he's getting a balance pass, so hopefully that'll help us with some more build diversity and the like. Well, that's quite a start. Left eye is okay. We'll just go with final dose and hope we hit a poison guy. It doesn't happen super often, but you never know. We'll grab these two because they're just powerful early game items. I know they're not poison, but gotta do what you gotta do. Unfortunately, no Viper. So we'll just go for Pyro because we could get extra burn to stack on our rocket launcher, which is at least something. It's something. I think Cinders would be the best pickup here. We don't really need a lighter. We might use it, but meh. Who knows? Yeah, not too much to say here. Unfortunately, sorry for no video yesterday. I had one I tried to make work, but the file got all messed up. It was just part of the stream though, so if you could check out my Twitch channel, you can watch the VOD anyway. Although it was one where I got the best drop, nice. It was one where I had dinos and an antimatter chamber, and it was a pretty fun time. Well, this is unfortunate. I guess we just grab Power Sander and we're gonna move on. There's too many things in this pool for me to Man, do I really upgrade this? I think we have to. Quixel's just too unreliable and it's very expensive to reroll, so we're going all in on the rocket launcher early on here with bad cog. So Power Sander is if you put it on the far left, it kind of nullifies the slow part of the item. Okay, so this is a little bit scary. It scales, but hopefully we stack burn. We'll see. I don't know if we do enough burn to get through a robe, though. Those things are kind of obnoxious. Well, we stack a little burn, but I don't know if we're getting through this, unfortunately. Robe early game is insanely strong. It's like better blast doors. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Oh well, just how it goes. We are stacking burn, but I don't think it's enough. Because it does half damage to shields already. If we got a shield item, we would have cleared this easy. Or, not shield. A poison item, we would have cleared this easy, but no such luck. Unfortunate. Right, let's see here. Curio, I mean, oh look, we could get like a knee brace or something, which would be nice, but yeah, it's not great. I don't think I pick up Feather, which is weird. But I just can't afford to spend the money on it right now. Extra burn is nice, I'll give it that. So we've kind of ended up with like a weird... I don't know if I can afford to take the monster, because I don't think this beats Warrior. So I think we have to take this and look for poison, which we did not get again, but we'll take blast doors. Bit of a rough start, that's for sure. Does this beat... I think it does now with the blast doors, but man, that's unfortunate. So do quite a bit of burn, but yeah, we really wanted poison, and I just haven't found a single poison item, which is just how it goes sometimes with skill start. Always a bit of a gamble, but usually it's not too bad. Poison's just the one where we have the least options. That makes it kind of hard to make it work. However, we did get through with blast doors, no problem. Old sword, I could at least buff the damage on this potentially. Do we want any weapons right now? I don't... Well, we could get lucky and get a big weapon, but no such luck. No, I don't think I'd buy any of those. Arc Blaster's kind of interesting, but I don't think we don't know enough for me to justify grabbing it yet. Still no poison items, huh? I think I refreshed this, but we'll take the Firefly, I suppose. We could end up with like some bugs of some sort. Not super confident in this. Like it can beat a lot of like average builds, but Robe again. Oh my gosh. Robe is so scary, man. It is so much like it does as much shielding as blasters, and it's way, way, way faster. It's very annoying. The slow is also pretty irritating when it keeps hitting the important stuff. Gonna get soloed by Robe once again. Quite possible. We do have our own shielding, though, which means I think we might end up winning here, although it's gonna be a little weird. Yeah, I think we win this. Because we still have the free proc of Blastors when we get to half health. Which I think should be enough for the... Oh, there we go. Didn't even need it. Yeah, Robe... I don't know. Robe's terrifying, man. If he had any healing there, I think he would have beat us. Let's grab a core. Which core do we want today? So no the core, which is unfortunate because it's a nice generic option. Probably don't want armored. Ignition's fine. Weaponized is okay. Crit core is okay. Like, I don't know. With this current setup, I think crit core is the best one. Which is weird. Just because crit matters so much to both of the items that I currently have, although I don't love it. I don't really have any good crit buffs right now. What are you offering me here, Quixel? What am I supposed to do with any of these? It's so bad. Alright, well, we'll go for Mountain Pass. Because we do need a little bit more XP. We're slightly behind, but not too behind. And this will help a lot. But this fight, not this skill. I always forget what that skill is. So not going to help us out here. In fact, none of these items really help, but we could transform like the spare change into something interesting or a medkit. The rest probably won't. Okay, he almost one-shot me there. Not even close. Oh, we did get the spare change, so there's a chance we could get something cool out of it. We definitely beat Hoverbike with the Blastors. More crit would be nice. Gunpowder or seal would at least be okay for battery. Otherwise, I don't think it matters overly much. Once again, whiffing on a lot of crits, but that's alright. We got there in the end. So what kind of build do I want to do? I still haven't done like a very good like core carry build, which could be pretty fun, like with charging station, etc. Every time I've gotten one, they just like explode the next day, so I never get to see it pop off, which is very sad. Larger blasters will help us stay alive for the burn to tick. Can we fit any of these in? Yeah, we can. We can put the U in there, and I guess we'll put in laser pistol just to charge it a little quicker. No mandala, so we're gonna go to Kev and see what we get here. Still nothing good. We already have shielding. I don't really want to spend 4 on a reroll, so we're just gonna leave. And I guess we just take the HP. It's a bit of a rough shop. So we've had like the same board since like day 1, but you know, what can you do, I guess? It's a fairly decent early game board, to be fair. Somehow we've still seen 0 poison items, which is hilarious. But it's just how it goes, I guess. So against looks like Shark Ray, and they already have dive weights, which is kind of irritating. And jellyfish. Okay, so this thing's going to charge up very quickly, but I think they don't have any sustain, so our burn should probably just kill them. And the crit on that helps a lot. Yep. No problem. Like the damage on the scale is so fast with dive weights. Right. Yeah, I've been looking forward to the next expansion and the balance patches, because things have been kind of rough for Dooley lately. So I'm hoping we get to a nice spot. I'll put Uzi on the left because the damage on it doesn't matter too much. Or the crit on it, I suppose. We could take this for poison, but at that point it's just putting it in just to have it on the board. There is Monitor Lizard, but we have no haste. So, well, I guess I could put him next to Power Sander. Funnily enough, I think we do lose to Flame Juggler. Well, maybe. Let's try it out and see. So he does like a lot of burn to start, and we might be able to live. Problem is, like, it used to be you would get Blastors and then a second Blastors, but with crit, I think we win that. But yeah, if we didn't crit, I think we lost there, actually. Which is a little scary. Yeah, because he still has 50 burn, which would be doing a ton of damage to us right now, so... Yeah, this guy, he's pretty freaky these days, that's for sure. I'd love to get Cinders, the rest doesn't matter too much. Magma core, probably not going to cut it, unfortunately. Alright, well this is the most build enabling one, so we'll grab it. And I'll check weapons. Don't love any of these. I guess we could grab cybersecurity. He did get buffed. I guess he did get buffed. So we'll grab him. But he's, I don't know about him. We'll see. Do you want, we'll go for the, we'll go for another shop. We kind of need something here. All right, well I'll take power sander, I guess, but it's given me some rough shops here. Once this starts falling off, we're gonna be in a bit of trouble. So we can make cybersecurity work, but it would require 1, upgrades on my battery, and 2, like something like fiber or charging station. I don't know, something to make him go quicker. Okay, we have a very fast salt claw, but like nothing to charge him yet. I mean, he'd be scary if they had a way to give him damage, but that's okay, I guess. I guess he is kind of scary with turbo silencer. But... Like my crew says at the bar. This build's going to be pretty terrifying later in the game, though, that's for sure. Double silencer always is. Right. Kina's probably not got anything great for us, but I gotta look because we've still got nothing. I mean, Metronome's pretty good, and we do have a Wasp now. So we have at least a chance of doing stuff. I think we put in Power Sander here, actually. Okay. So now we have at least some scaling from Searing Flames on both of these, which is nice. I'm gonna refresh and see what else we get. Interesting. Nitro's okay, but I think we skip. In this case, I don't think any of those really work here. We'll get a small non-weapon. I don't really feel like going to Curio. And getting some extra burn is a pretty nice outcome anyway. Okay, Skullville's going to be a good one. Because we could potentially get Fiery. We could get another Cinder for like more burn stacking. I could try something like Pickled Pepper. It's just so slow, but I guess I could like battery it or something. Black Pepper's a pretty good pickup. Skillet and Curry, unfortunately, are very slow, so probably won't see much use, but you never know. Okay, so we have tons of burn now, which is nice. But we're still kind of missing like the core of the build. Okay, we did get Black Pepper, which is a pretty nice item. Vial of Blood, probably not going to be too good. So I could put it in like... It's a little slow, but you can put it like this sort of a deal, and then it'll... if you have a good enough battery, it charges it, and then it goes off, which recharges the battery. It creates like a loop, so you could do something fun with that. It's just giving me more and more power standards, which don't do that much at this point, so we're just going to skip. Man, it's making me fight for it, that's for sure. So nothing good in that shop either. Squares, there could be something good in squares. There's some good... that is not what I was looking for, to be honest. Atomic Clock is very good these days, but I think we just dump cybersecurity at this point. But like, what am I gonna use it for? I don't know if it's good currently. Like, I could pop it in here like this, just to have it go off, but I don't think it's good enough yet. But we could get an upgrade for it. Like, the upgrade on this is so bad. It's only +1 and +4, and like, yeah, I know it goes multicast, but it just feels bad. I don't think we want to spend on either of those. They're very expensive for what they provide. So we'll keep the crit for the time being, but we've got a few options for what we want to do from here. Like, we could get some way to reload the atomic clock, which could be pretty fun. We could do like some sort of burn setup with Searing Flames. Could do a bug setup. We could do like a core carry if we get there. There's some good stuff here, but I think we lose here just from... Well, maybe not. It's pretty close, but we got there. Once again, saved by blast doors, of course. Oh, it was just Bloodhound. Okay, I went to half and it scared me, but luckily we managed to live through it. Okay, upgrades. Do I have anything to upgrade? It could be Black Pepper, actually. Black Pepper gets crazy with upgrades. I think I'm going to do that. It's kind of interesting and novel, so we'll try it out. So Black Pepper makes it so it now charges 2. Which is quite a lot better than 1 when it's multicast, that's for sure. Now, there's no guarantee we'll be able to use it, but the rest of my stuff didn't really care too much about upgrades. Like, the core would have been the best bet otherwise, but, you know. You know. Man, I am getting garbage. We could take Bomb Squad. He works pretty well with Searing Flames, but... These are some weird shops. We don't have any build-arounds still. Check weapons. Okay, there's a railgun. We also have obsidian rocket launcher. So railgun's interesting. We don't have a lot of... Well, we have some tech. Not a ton, though, but I could take railgun. It is day 6, but it is gold. Could take the rocket launcher, but I don't have a lot of damage stacking right now. I think for now, the answer might be the railgun. So we'll dump this, probably the blast doors. We don't really have room for it. You and probably the wasp for the time being, and then we'll pop in our railgun, and we'll put them all on the right like so. And then I guess we'll do something like... I was tempted to do that, but I think maybe just this? The metronome's really good, but... I think for now we do that. It's a little weird, but... Once this goes off, it'll charge both these like 4, so we should be okay. I think this does beat Infernal, weirdly. Like, he's got a lot of health, but as long as we crit at least once, I think we should be okay. And it gives us a chance to get Greatsword, potentially. Okay, so we got the crit. So once this goes off, it should, like, charge everything pretty quick. Yep. Okay. Come on. Hey, we got there. Didn't even need the second crit. Yeah, so I think we want to build around this kind of a thing, but I'm not sure what we want to use it for quite yet. But we might get there. There's always a chance. We'll go for a tool, actually. There's some interesting tools in the game at this point. Retort is probably not what we're looking for, unfortunately. I'm going to dump that. We go for burn? Probably not. We'll just go for gold tier skills. Okay, we got a defense crit, so now there's a chance we could just pivot into force field, of course. Always a classic.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Right. So we don't have a lot of defenses. We do have Atomic Clock, which can be kind of nice against like low item count builds, although this one's got a lot of items, so unfortunately, probably not great. They did change how this works recently, like all of this type of item. So it used to be it would get added to like the bottom of the cooldowns, so it would effectively like apply that after they went off once, but now it applies to the top, so it actually increases the cooldown of their current cast, which is very good. It's made this much more powerful, Sea Shadow, and all sorts of the similar ones. Weapons, again, we could get something interesting here. Pulse Rifle's probably not bad, but I think we skip for now. Okay, well there is the force field. I don't think we have enough health yet to be one-shotting anybody, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip for the time. Not put it in, rather, for the time being. Not skip. Thrusters is pretty good. Might be better than battery, to be honest, but yeah, I think it's worth grabbing the thrusters here. It enables a lot of it enables the vehicle skills, and it also gives us like some lower cooldown on, for example, like the battery, or we could even put it on like black pepper, stuff like that. So there's a chance. We might have some issues here, just because like he starts stacking shield pretty quick, and we don't have a lot of staying power, especially if we're not critting. Although if we crit, I think we just delete him. So, yep, here goes. If we can figure out a way to speed up black pepper, we could do something fun, or I always have the backup of just putting the force field in and trying to blow people up that way. Check Quixel. Nothing great there. I will take the Alpha Ray in case we do end up doing like a crit core kind of a carry. We'll see. We'll grab a tool, why not? Duct tape, not gonna cut it. We don't have any flat shield buffing, so it does not do anything here. We'll check mediums, because there's quite a few we could get that would do something. So far, we're not getting any, though. And we continue to get none of them. Alright, we'll take schematics. Probably not using the bug at this point. So we're gonna dump that so I have a little bit more room for schematics, just in case I forget. So it's looking like this might turn out just to be another force field build. I apologize, but it gives me what it gives me, so I do what you gotta do. Alright, so it's an aggro Vanessa with a bunch of grenades and stuff. Slowing them does help, especially slowing like throwing knives is quite nice. If we crit, we win. If we don't, I think we might be in a bit of trouble. Yep, there's the crit.
I've got another salvo.
I think we shot 3 times, so pretty much exactly on rate there. I'd love to get more battery for or more charge for this, but fortunately, it's not really in my control. It's very hard to get extra ammo as dually. Okay, we get a peril. Could be something fun in here. I mean, Signet Ring's just always good to pick up. The rest of this doesn't matter too much. Ooh, Cryo Sleeve. Cryo Sleeve is a very fun item. Do I want to get rid of thrusters for it? Yeah, I'll get rid of thrusters. So Cryo Sleeve lets us potentially do some fun like Nitro Hammer stuff. Among other things. It's a fun item in general. We'll check mediums because now we kind of want to hunt down Nitro Hammer. Nothing great here. Like, he does do quite a bit of damage, but we're kind of... Our board isn't great for him just because we have this really bad battery. Well, that's annoying. A little bit annoying. So I could dump schematics for it. Could dump the battery. I could dump... Clock. Oh, it's so hard. I don't have much room left. But we really do want to pick that up just to give us extra crit here. I think it might be the metronome. Yeah, I think it's the metronome for now, unfortunately. We're not using it, and we might not use it. We're mostly relying on light charge at the moment, so... Extra crit is very nice, and it'll help us quite a lot with what we've got going on now, or if we do force field one-shots, or if we end up doing like Nitro Hammer or something similar. In fact, we don't even need Nitro Hammer. If we find like a Cryo Sleeve, and then I enchant the... or sorry, if we find Cryosphere, and I enchant the Cryo Sleeve, you can do some pretty funny stuff with that. So I'm hoping we get something along those lines. Thermal... unfortunately that wasted our thing there. I think I actually enchant this, because I think it'd be fun. So, we want Burning. Yeah, I think Burning's fine. Because we do have Searing Flame still, so if I enchant you with Burning... Now, anytime any item gains freeze, burn equal to 10% of this item's shield. So we can do that, and then we'd have to get another one, but we could get a metronome, put it next to it, so that it charges up its own burn, etc. So there's a chance we could have something cool here. But, you know, it's a bit reliant on finding other items. So it's a bit of a risky enchant, but I'm hoping it works out. And do some cool stuff with it. But we're not having much luck in the shop so far, that's for sure. However, we are still... I think we still have a perfect game so far. No, except for round 1. So we've lost 1 game. We're definitely starting to reach the end of Railgun's lifespan. Yeah, I only lost 1 game so far. I think this guy will beat us for sure. Unless we get like a bunch of crits, but even then... well, maybe not. I don't know. He just does have a lot of burn. We do have a bit of shield. Nice, but I think we just don't do enough damage. He has a ton of health. Yeah. Unfortunate. That's just how it is when you fight Pig. For some reason, they just have, like, builds at a similar or higher power level to you, and then they also just get, like, an extra 1,000 HP. Just, you know, just in case. That's alright. Weapons. Come on, you gotta give me something fun here. Okay, nothing fun at the moment. We're gonna dump this, and we're gonna put in the force field. For the time being. Nothing. I could do power drill with like the freeze setup, but we'll see. We shall see. Continue to roll desperately for nitrogen hammer or like any freeze item so I can make my dream build with the cryo sleeve. No such luck so far though. I think we kill this. And the other ones don't have anything we want anyway. We could do some fun stuff with like silencer or one shot, one kill. But now our atomic clock gives 2 seconds off of their cooldown, which is pretty brutal. It goes off 3 times. We definitely want more ammo with it still. I have yet to find any. I put it up to like 16 seconds, which is kind of nuts. Not going to help us out too much there. We're going to grab freeze skills. If we get shatter, I could use it. No such luck. Man, it is... I guess I'll take that. It doesn't do anything now, but, you know, it might at some point. I'm really hoping this build works out and it's not just another force field build, but, you know, I'm doing my best here. Diamond skill's pretty nice sometimes. Actually, Living Flame with Black Pepper is actually really good. I don't think I want either of those. We don't really need to upgrade this. I'm just going to upgrade the Crit Core because it's useful in a lot of places and it'll help us with the one-shots currently. We're at 60% now. But Living Flame with... oh, and with Cryo Sleeve as well. It'll be pretty good there too. But, so this is when you fall below half your burn items have their cooldowns reduced by 50%. So when we hit half, this goes down to like 4 seconds, and then it just keeps charging everything around it really quickly. So it's quite good. It's not going to help in this case, because we're trying to kill people before our shields explode. But, oh, well, we might be in a bit of trouble now. Unfortunately, we didn't crit, so we die. Such is life, I suppose. Yeah. Unfortunate. Man, I really want this ice build to work out. It just hasn't given me any of the items except I've got like 2 of the potential enablers. Okay, we got another piece of it. Okay, we got a coolant. It's baiting me. It's baiting me into thinking that this will work. More apparel. Could be something good here. Okay, well, belt is very good for our current setup, so I will put it in instead of these 2. We can dump schematics at this point, probably Uzi as well. So we'll just do something like this for the time being until I can get this working. So it'd be like Cryo Sleeve, and then what would I put next to it? It'd be like Metronome, and then maybe like Atomic Clock on the other side. We still want like Cryosphere if possible, because it really needs to like freeze the whole board, or Stopwatch would be great. No such luck. You can get Stopwatch from this. Holsters is actually really good here because we can take out Atomic Clock, put in holsters, and now this will go off in like 2 seconds, although we don't have it upgraded enough for that to be a good thing. Well, actually, we should probably take that out. Still, we can holsters and have this be like a backup thing here. Away we go. Oh, we have belt at least, so we have a ton of HP to... Oh, this guy's Cryosphere. We could live the dream. He also has Cryo Sleeve. We could get an upgrade there. Wait, what? Did this not get... Did that not get hasted? That seemed weird. I don't know. Very strange. Oh, Icebreaker would be nice too. Okay, Stopwatch is one of the ones we could use. Okay, there's a chance. There's a chance we could do something funny. Alright, let's see. What do we got? So we do want to upgrade coolant. For the next fight, I'll just leave it on the force field build. Just because that seems to be in my best interest. But we'll test it out on the next PvE. I'm going to switch to the cool ice build, potentially. Hopefully. Antimatter is very funny, but I don't think it would fit. Would it fit? So currently our build's looking like that, and then maybe like a belt. We don't have any tech, really. I mean, I could put an atomic clock. Well, I do have an atomic clock, so it would be 3 charges times... So it'd be 6. I don't think that's enough for it to really work, unfortunately. So we're going to skip the good old antimatter for now. Alright, hopefully we one-shot this guy, and then I get to check out... sorry, and I get to check out the freeze build. Okay, no, it does work. I think it just got frozen last time. There we go. Easy kill. I would love if the battery was charged up a bit more, but that's okay. Because right now it leaves a little bit of a gap where they could potentially like freeze me and hit my shields, etc. But not much I can do about that without getting an upgrade, which we could get right here.
Size dilutes the brain.
No such luck.
Is highly concentrated.
And no such luck. That's okay. It is very funny that I've had this poison skill like the entire game, and I don't think I've used it a single time. That's alright. Alright, Tox Clocks. Nothing there. Come on, there's gotta be something good. Nothing. Alright, so let's test this out. So, we put in the stopwatch. We put in... Let's take all these out for now. So we definitely want you. We definitely want you and you. Probably flip these. I want you in. We want that on there. We want black pepper in. I think we take out the atomic clock. We put in this and then maybe this. Do I want the battery on that, or do I think we just do something like that? Because now when you freeze, it does freeze these two items, but it doesn't, like, freezing them doesn't do anything wrong, but it does count for a proc. So let's try this out. I don't know if this will be any good, but it will be entertaining at least. Okay, this guy's a little scary, but I think it should be fine. We do have coolant. He might blow up my stuff, but we'll see. I could take out belt for atomic clock, maybe. It could be an interesting one, but that's all right. It's kind of working. Yeah, it's kind of working. It's very stupid, but it might be working. Okay. So I would love to have like a better way to get a better way to get haste on this. So I could atomic clock it, which I think could be a good idea. I think we just sell the signet ring so I can sell this for money. So if we do atomic clock and then something like that instead, maybe. Alright, then we don't have anything to upgrade. I think upgrading this doesn't really do anything, so I don't need to. I could upgrade holsters for a slightly faster start. I could up... That one doesn't do anything. That one is a little better. It's actually a lot better. I think we will upgrade black pepper in this case. So I have diamond black pepper, so this is charges adjacent items for 3 seconds. Whenever this goes off, it's going to charge everything next to it for 6, which is quite a lot. And I will try this out in PvE. That is a dumb, probably, but it'll be funny at least. I don't think I want burn on any of these other things. I could put it on like the force field. I could put it on the metronome. I'll put it on atomic clock. I think we'll just put it on the metronome. It at least does something. Anyway, the reason that I have the atomic clock over here is because it's hold on, let me see. So when you charge a free... Oh, so if I do this instead, it should work the same. But now this will activate coolant leak, which will help charge stuff a little quicker. Now, I don't know if we'll win this, because this guy's got a lot of wins, so he's probably got something crazy, but maybe. I mean, we've got like a funny freeze lockdown thing. What is this? Toxic Infernal Grates with a 4-second cooldown. Okay. So we might be able to increase the cooldown. Okay, we do. He's got a bit of a problem ahead of him, because we will freeze lock down this eventually. Come on, there we go. Well, it's not lockdown, but it is... I mean, it's pretty good. Come on. It worked. Okay, like the only reason it worked is because this thing is like his only item, and we were able to hit it with atomic clock, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We're going for the meme build here. Alright, is there anything else? Okay, so with smalls, we could get like a coolant upgrade, battery upgrade would be amazing. We want this? I think I'll take thrusters. We might use it at some point. ISO is okay, but I don't think it's better than any of my items. It might be better than the battery. Battery's kind of garbage, but... yeah, I think we put it in instead of battery for now. It's also not great, but it's something. Freeze skills? Ah, we have to go for diamond. The diamonds don't just have too many good options here. You freeze, haste 3 items. That could be okay. Leftmost haste. I think we gotta skip and look for something better. No such luck. I'll take quick freeze, which is some good initial freeze. I will take artisan dunes because we can upgrade the burn on this guy, which is pretty important. because the majority of our damage is from the burn on this. So, okay, so now we could. I'm gonna try it. We could fight this guy, and we could potentially get Blizzard would be good. Iceberg would be amazing. Nitro Hammer would be good. Sapphire would be good. Snowflake would be. There's a lot of good options here. And this works when anything gets frozen, so it'll be working against him quite well here. And it also gives us a reasonable amount of shield. Worked pretty well. I think like almost everything except for Bludgeon and Frost Potion are usable. So naturally we got the Bludgeon, of course. I want to dump any of this. I still probably want to hold on to this stuff just in case we need to switch back to it. But man, that is so disappointing. I shouldn't have said anything. No luck here. So we don't have anything here, nothing here. I could get like a Freeze Beetle or something. Okay. I mean, Ice 9K is pretty funny. I don't think I want to replace anything. Like, we could replace the holsters and Isocoric. I think we skipped, though. We could also replace Atomic Clock, but it's kind of potentially carrying us. We'll try again. Titan's not bad. We could use it if we go back to the... whatever the other build is, but... we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, so we don't get, like, a ton of burn on this guy, unfortunately. And I think it was better to run the battery, maybe? It felt like the battery worked a little bit better, because we get two freezes quicker, so... I think we swap out ISO for battery. Well, there's the... Juggler. Only there when you never want it. That's okay. We might go back to it later. I want to see how far this goes, though, so we might... Oh, okay, that's very nice for Atomic Clock, actually. So we get an extra 2 ammo on Atomic Clock, so we're up to 5, which is quite a lot. So now we get an extra 2 haste procs on our Cryo Sleeve, which is a decent amount of haste, but it also gives us a decent amount of extra burn on this, which is the important part. I think we should be okay here just because of Atomic Clock, although it keeps hitting the Sea Shadow, which is kind of annoying. But we have enough freeze that I think we're fine. Now, he does have a lot of damage and a lot of lifesteal, but I think the freeze lockdown is good enough.
Another round.
Why is this working? I don't know, but it is. So we've got Obsidian Custom Scope is pretty... Yeah, so like I've seen a ton of these Vanessa builds lately. It was funny that... I mean, even I was like, Custom Scope seems pretty good, but I don't know where you'd use it. It turns out you use it in every one weapon build. Any weapons? We could get Hammer, but I don't think it fits at this point, to be honest. Okay, that is huge. Like, absolutely gigantic, but I sold the thrusters. No, okay. I could do that for more burn. If I sold the thrusters, I think we have to take the extra burn just because it's guaranteed to work, but man, that feels bad. Oh, there's a gnome there. Look at him. He's just a little guy. I could blow him up, but I'm not going. I'm not gonna. Prosperity or toughness would both be amazing here because the burn on this is based on its shield. So if we get either of those, it gives me a huge bonus to how much shielding I do, which is very nice. Or to how much shielding and how much burn I do. And I guess it doesn't matter that the battery kind of sucks because it's only charging the coolant, which is 1 second anyway, so it's fine. No, that's the worst one. That's alright. Upgrade an item. So this one's kind of interesting. So we could upgrade coolant for more freeze. I think I'm going to upgrade Atomic Clock though. Or I could do holsters. Holsters is also pretty good. Yeah, I think we do holsters because it gives me, these will have more haste initially, which lets them go off earlier, which starts the whole loop. Well, it's not really a loop, but starts like the lockdown essentially, which I think is our best bet. I think we just go to JJ and hope for the best here. We don't have any use of flamethrower, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what happens here. Our final battle. I could have done Atomic Clock. It is a Vanessa again, so I think we should be okay. Vanessas tend to be very one-weapon focused currently, and Atomic Clock kind of ruins their life. Okay, they got Electric Eels, which is a little scary, but we also don't, like, activate our stuff a ton, which is pretty nice. But, like, this Eels Julian build with the custom scope has been pretty scary lately. We are keeping them pretty locked down, and we do a ton of freeze and also burn, and their cooldowns are gigantic now. So I think we actually win this. It's pretty funny. Come on, you can do it. Hey, we got there. This is such a goofy build. I love it. It turned out very well. So yeah, Cryo Sleeve is an excellent item. I love getting this from the apparel shop. You can do some really fun stuff with it. But yeah. Very fun. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.